In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Edge Tub XL and the regular classic tub, which is over there. I have two friends here with me today. I'm going to show you how it works, how it fits, and does it work for 3 people? At separate times, probably.
It's working.
It's working.
Yeah.
Let's get into the video.
So we have the regular Edge Tub Legacy as well as the XL, which is for larger people, a water cooler which will heat and cool the water, and then we have a water cooler that only cools the water. So there's different price ranges and combinations of tubs that you can get, as well as we have a water cleaning unit here too. If you're going to keep the water in there for a long time, one thing you really got to make sure is to use something like this. Discount codes are also down below. Code Shervin if you want to save some money. Click those links to help support the channel so I can keep making videos like this. So typically you're going to have a water cooler with tubing, and then you're going to have the actual tub itself with the cover. So here's the cover. Here's the water chiller. We've got cleaning nets, the water filter, and cleaning devices, as well as more kind of little tools and props that we need to set it up. So this box is obviously larger. This is the smaller box. The water coolers are gonna be bigger and heavier boxes. These are the tubs. They're gonna be smaller and lighter. All right, this one is brand spanking new. Ooh. This is the baby version of the cooler. Check that out. Ooh, this one just cools the water. So if you don't need the heating mode, it's a little cheaper, smaller, a little less powerful, but it has all the same smart features, has an app, and it's all the same tubing. So they can be interchangeable between the tubs. We got little accessories and for the setup process. We have the tubing that connects to the tub. Now the most important part of keeping water clean, you need the water to circulate. You need the water to have some kind of cleaning. Oh, we got a little hat. Legend. Wow. Oh, this time we got a little letter from Josh, one of the founders. Look at that, Josh and Rob Church, cousins and co-founders of Edge Theory Labs. We have setup instructions here. So this is new. The benefits of cold plunging, if you didn't know, you probably knew because you're watching this video. And then inside of here, we have everything. We have test strips to make sure the right alkalinity of the water. We have water filters to remove any debris. We have adapters as needed. And then a whole bunch of different things like chlorine-free, bromine-free oxidizer. We've got sanitizer. So this is gonna keep the alkalinity of the water as well as the cleanliness. If you don't keep your water clean or circulating, it's gonna develop like algae on the bottom and it's gonna be like gooey and kind of gross. This is not sponsored by Edge Theory Labs, but discount codes are also down below. Code Shervin if you want to save some money. And what's nice about the water chillers, right? They try to make this as portable as possible. There are wheels. So this one, look at that. It actually slides in all 4 directions. So that's really nice. Very easy to move because they are rather heavy. This one on the other hand, might be an older model and it's much heavier, but it only goes forward and back if you lift the front up. With his accessories and tubing. We have Daddy Cooler right here. So the whole concept is that this is supposed to be portable. So you can fit it in his backpack, the tub at least. You still have to bring the tubing and the coolers if you want to keep it cold. But you could take this to the beach if you bring in like water and ice. You could fill this up in the beach and pump it up and now you got a tub. Or if you're going to like a vacation, Airbnb, you're traveling for like a triathlon or some kind of marathon, you can bring your own tub with you. So that's really nice. This is the tub that I got last year and it just easily fits in here and then we can re-pump it up to open it. So this is the Tub Legacy and then we're gonna open up the extra large tub, which is a recent addition to their line. And the last one is their new XL tub, which I recently got. It's gonna be bigger, larger footprint. And if you're a larger human being, maybe you want a bigger tub. Inside of here, we've got, our net thing, because sometimes if you have debris, leaves, whatever goes in, you wanna be able to pull it out with this. Ooh, what are these? Oh, it looks like a patching unit maybe? We've got the cover, right? Having a really good cover is important because if you don't, debris will get in when you're not using the tub. So I've had some tubs where the cover's just kind of light, it doesn't do much. And you'll get like leaves, you'll get bugs inside. So you really wanna make sure your cover's sealing the entire tub really well. Boom, and there it is. Just like the other one, it fits inside of the backpack. We've got our adapters for the hose and we're good to go. I'll see you at school, kids.
And it's super easy to travel. I actually took it from California to New York.
Like I can walk around in it, even with my semi-broken foot.
So if you're traveling for like a triathlon, a marathon, or any big event and you want to take that with you, you could.
So how does it come out of the bag when you first buy it? So we have these 2 Velcro straps to really protect it, so you don't get random things inside. We open this sucker up. So if you're like, okay, how good is the quality of this tub? This is made of the same military grade covering that is used in stand-up paddle boards. And if you've ever used those inflatable stand-up paddle boards, it's kind of the same thing. So it's pretty strong. It's very strong to say the least. I think the point of weaknesses would be any areas like where the tubing is sticking out, but everything else is gonna be extremely strong. This is not something that will break. Check that out. And there it is, it's fully folded up, compressed, and inside. When you do pack it up, use this. When you roll it up, it'll just be easier to put it in the actual backpack. And then you do get a pump, and this is what you can use to actually inflate the tub itself. So it looks like they might have changed colors from blue to black. This is the older pump. All right, and luckily this pump will also have a pressure sensor, because on here it'll say maximum recommended pressure is 10 PSI. So now the real question is, what is the time to pump this up? Let's start a timer and see how long it takes me. Set a timer and go. Oh! Wow! We're at 6 PSI. Boom. You just untwist it. Okay, that took me 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and I'm out of breath. Luckily, this pump auto stops. That makes it easy. We can lock it in place. And then we have our 2 water filling areas labeled with color. Water is green, water red. So that's, I think, in and out. If you look around the tub, you have your latches here for the cover. You got a logo on the front. And then you have your fill level up here, as well as you can see the holes from everything up here. So fill level, and this is where the water will go in. And this is pretty sturdy. I could literally put my entire body weight on this if I want to. So that's just how sturdy it is. Next, we've got the Legacy tub. Same thing, right? Very same design. It's just gonna be a little smaller, but same concept. We're gonna pump this one up. Since I'm out of breath and exhausted, we're gonna have Brian do this, and we're gonna time him. You ready? Ready, set, go.
Latching it in. Just gotta make sure that the hose isn't tangled first. Made it look a lot easier. Get those gains.
Whoa! 1:35. Takes what, 1 to 2 minutes? Oh! Maybe this one doesn't have a locking mechanism because it's older.
It does not. Here we go.
All right. Okay, wow.
She's sturdy.
Same thing here. We've got the full line. We've got the 2 holes, same setup. It's freaking, this one's a little deflated. We could probably inflate it more, but that's okay. And we got the 2 tubs. You can just see height-wise how they're different in terms of the depth of how far in.
I love that there's different sizes, so a small one and an extra large one.
This is a little shorter as well in terms of height-wise, so it would be easier to step into. But the width, the overall dimensions of this one are just a tad bit larger, and it makes it feel like the volume inside is much, much bigger.
So there's a variety of options, and there's a great customer support team.
The space, like this is your backyard or your garage, and you have like enough space to put this. Like, oh, like I will go in this. I can stretch out my legs. If I put my butt up against the wall and I straighten out my legs, like this is how much space there is. And I can even put my arms up here and just like relax. If I want to lengthen out a little bit, maybe my head here, hips forward. If I want to go in, feet in all the way, like I can go in like this far. So you have a lot of space in the XL tub. Now you're asking, what about the small one? So this one, same thing. Like if I want to get in, I can actually, oh, this is just big enough where I can put my feet on the edge and my hips are up against the back wall. I can rest my arms here, so it's about as tall as my torso. If I want to get kind of my collarbone in, I will have to bend my knees in this one and sit a little bit lower so I can get my collarbone underwater. So then I would be sitting like this in the smaller one. So if I don't have a lot of space, maybe I'm in an apartment or I'm putting this on a patio, this is probably the better option. I just know that I won't be able to straighten out my legs and like relax fully, but like this is good enough. Okay, there's also 2 different chiller sizes, as you can see. This is the big one. So height-wise, like it's gonna take up more space, right? It's a little bit taller. It's like the big Papa. You know, they're both gonna have the logo, all the same similar switches. They're gonna have a smart app that you can connect to and control the device remotely. In terms of power outlets, this is a regular, classic kind of like your monitor or computer power switch. This one has a more robust, this is a GFCI power switch, which is actually really nice because if it gets wet, this will essentially turn off automatically. So I do appreciate that.
I love that the water cooler is on wheels. I can easily move it around.
So as you can see here, just cooling units, because you know, if you're cooling or heating the water, this is gonna get hot or cold, right? If it's cooling the water, these units are gonna get very hot. It's gonna eject a lot of heat out of the side. So you do need good ventilation to get kind of that fan working really well. And then this one luckily has 4 directional wheels.
Even the tubing can easily come off.
I love that they make it super simple, right? We have our outlet, our inlet, and they're color coded. So when we go to the tubs, we saw the red and green. You're going to see that same red and green here, so you know, green to green, red to red. Water filter is gonna go right here. When you first get it, it's just gonna have the tube. And you actually wanna remove this, put the filter inside, and there's gonna be an instruction in terms of installing that. There is also a drain on the bottom of these if you need to drain out any water inside, if you're not gonna use it for some time or you're gonna travel with it. But these are the water coolers. Dude. This is sick. Imagine going to like an Airbnb with your friends. You're like, let's bring a tub. I take the small tub, the small cooler. You got an ice bath for the entire weekend. No need to buy ice every day. And it stays cold because if you buy ice, it's gonna get warmer as people use it. Now that we have the Edge tubs and water chillers unboxed, I'm gonna show you what it's like to set them up, fill it with water, and actually get them hot or cold. Here's the small one. We have the small tub and the small chiller. All right, the first step is they have a little QR code you can scan when you get it delivered. And there's a little video that's gonna play. It's gonna walk me through what to do.
What's up, legends? This is Doug, leader of customer success. And in this video, I'm gonna show you everything you need to know to set up your Edge tub.
Okay, so we watched the video. Step 1 was to put on the water strainer and then the cover for the water strainer. It was putting on these inlets, right, or these like adapters on the side and making sure that this one's pointing down and this one's pointing inwards. And then it was attaching the tubes, right? Making sure that we all hand tighten, that no tools required. And then we'll open it after we fill the tub. And then we install it on this side. And then the next thing is we wanna fill this up with water. We're gonna fill this bad boy up. All right. Now this is full, we're going to install it on the back here. All right, make sure this hand tightened, no tools required. So now that's on, everything's plugged in, the valves are off. So now we're just going to put the hose in. We're gonna reset the timer and see how long it takes to fill it up with water. Cool, we'll let that rinse while we set up the next tub. Same thing, the bottom one's gonna be sideways, the top one's gonna be facing downwards. So we just place this on. We just easily got that on. So we just literally put it on, hand tighten, and just hope that none of this leaks. You gotta make sure there's O-rings inside. These are really nice tubes with really nice ends, and they just go on with your hands. Boom, green, boom, boom. So essentially we're running like portable pools in our backyard with these things. So there's a lot of factors to it. Cool, now that's filling up. We'll wait till it comes up to the top line, and then we'll open up the valves, and then we'll fill that one up. So, sanitation. Sanitation would be these two things. All right, so we'll wait till that one fills up, and then we'll add the oxidizer and then the sanitizer. So we'll lock them, you just make sure the wheels are here. You press that down, boom. Now it's not gonna move as much. And you always want the coolers on because it's gonna be circulating water and hopefully cooling the water if you want it to, but as long as the water is circulating, it's really important to make sure that it stays clean because when you have still water, you can get like bugs go in there and plant their eggs or like it'll build up like algae or some bacteria in there, you don't want that. So circulating water, good. So you really wanna make sure you have a good cover, and these covers are pretty thick. And they wrap around and they clip on and they have codes so kids can't get in. If you put it outside with no cover, that's kind of gonna deteriorate the fastest. If you put it outside with a cover, it's gonna help it last a little longer.
So to maximize the lifespan, you do want to put the Edge tub in some place that's maybe covered.
All right, it's full. We went a little bit over the fill line. It's 18, almost 19 minutes. Let's fill up the big tub. All right, cool. So while that's filling up, we're gonna turn this unit on, open up the valves, open, open. You can hear bubbles coming out. So clearly there's water going through. And now we can turn the unit on by pressing the on button, or the water filter's working. So now water's gonna be circulating. This is gonna start cooling it. The fan is on, there's a lot of wind going on. So one question you might ask is like, how loud is the water cooler? 80 decibels when you're really close to the unit, when it's actually trying to cool the water. So it's still kind of pretty loud. Once it's cool, it's just gonna be flowing the water through and it's gonna be a bit quieter, but it's still going to be running 24/7. Next is the oxidizer. So now we're gonna put 2 scoops of the oxidizer. Hopefully let that mix around. We'll wait 15 minutes and put the sanitizer. So we're kind of done with this. We can put the cover on. You want to slide it over and get the lip to kind of go over the edges.
The cover, it takes a little bit of extra effort to put on.
You just really want to make sure you get it on there.
So that I'm not absolutely in love with, but I do appreciate that it's very secure.
Now there's gonna be no debris, no leaves, no bugs that will go in there, and that's really important. And if you, especially if you have children or wind, you want to latch this on and change the code. So now it can't be opened. So now we'll let this bad boy cool while we get the second one set up. It's been 27 minutes and the tub is finally pretty much at the fill line. Now we're gonna turn this unit on. This is one of the older units, so it has the actual power switch on the side. We'll turn it on, and then. All right, so this is the sound when it's just flowing the water, so you can hear that. Flowing the water, it's gonna give you around 60-ish decibels. And as soon as it starts cooling, it's probably gonna get louder. So once that boots up, we'll see what the decibels jump to. Yep, so it's gonna be, both of them seem to be around 80 decibels when they're just cooling or heating the water. This one's heating to 104, that one's cooling to 37. So they're both going to be around 80 decibels, which is quite loud. That's like me talking. So if you have this in an office and you're trying to work, it's gonna be relatively loud. So be ready for that noise. And this is gonna be emitting heat. So let's get the thermal camera. Oh, you can even see, is hot water flowing out? That's awesome. Does it feel warm is the question. Not really. What about the other one? Does it feel cold? So this one, oh, we're making it cold. Thermal camera says it's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's getting cold for sure. The unit says 74 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's cooling down to 37. All right, next we're gonna add in the cleaning supplies for each of these. So we want 2 scoops of the oxidizer, and then for the other tub, we want 1 or half a scoop of the sanitizer. Now these are gonna cool. It's gonna take about 3 hours for them to hit their proper temperatures. So I'm gonna come back with some friends and we're gonna go and jump in these and show you what it's like with different body types, the sizes of people, how do they fit, what kind of shapes can you fit in it, how do they like it, what's the experience like. So we'll cut to inviting my friends. We'll see you in a bit. All right, now I have 2 of my friends here and we're going to show you what it's like when they get in and out of the edge tubs today. So what's your name?
I'm Ray Su on YouTube as well.
And what's your ice bath experience?
The longest I've been in ice bath is only 3 minutes, and I heard we're gonna do 20 today, so.
And what about you?
I'm Pernilla, and I'm gonna smile through the pain.
Now it's time to get in the tubs, so let's change into our swimsuits. Boom, time to get in the tubs.
That's gonna be cold too.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it the same brand?
Same brand, just different sizes, different cooling, warming units.
But you hid it from us, so we don't know.
Exactly.
That one.
All right,
That's my final answer.
this is the final tub.
Yeah.
Good choice, good choice. This is the one I wanted to pick. All right, so this is the Edge Tub Legacy. It's the original model. This is the smaller model with the smaller cooling device. You ready?
How long do I stay in there?
As long as you want.
Okay.
How long do you think you can last is the first question.
Oh, it looks so cold. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe no. I thought it was like full of ice.
No, this is an iceless ice bath.
Oh.
We're gonna set a timer. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh,
that
that's
easy?
so nice.
No reaction.
I love it. I said I was gonna smile through the pain. It's not burning my skin at all. This is just.
What temperature do you think it's at?
It feels like the ocean in Denmark in the winter. 5 Celsius. Is that too cold?
41 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, you're pretty close. I think it's 40.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I know my ice baths.
Yeah. Wow, an expert.
You're surprisingly calm.
Said I was gonna smile through the pain, and yeah, it just makes it much easier.
This is easy. Okay.
You just tell your brain like, oh, this is so nice. I'm like laying on the beach in the. Ooh, when you shake it, I don't know because then it feels colder. Ah! But I like it. I really like it. It's like a good size for me.
Yeah.
And it feels like big enough, nice, very good cold.
Yeah. This one's the smaller one too. This one's also inflatable. I don't know if you could tell.
Very high quality.
What's wrong? Yep, 3 minutes. Done. Wow, easy peasy. All right.
That's impressive.
Are you ready do you think you can do 3 minutes?
The same one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to.
I'm a Viking. I'm from Denmark, so.
True Viking, right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, holy crap.
133, 135. How you feeling?
This is really cold.
Yeah?
I mean, it's very
Can you
spacious.
stretch out your legs?
Almost fully.
Barely.
Yeah, almost
Okay.
fully, yeah.
Would you get your collarbone all the way in?
Yeah, for a second. Okay, I did it.
How far do you want to go?
I don't know where am I at
Do you
right
feel
now.
warm?
Oh, crap. I just thought I was just getting used to it.
Yeah, there's no ice. Did you think it was gonna be this cold?
No.
Yeah. The water cooler's doing a great job.
Maybe I'll try to beat my last record.
Which is
3 minutes, so maybe I'll go for 3:30 or 4.
Okay.
Now I feel like I can stay in here.
Oh, okay. It got easy because there's a thermal layer on your skin, and it makes it easier. So if I move the water, that'll make it a little harder. All right, 3:30.
All right. Yeah, I'm done. Woo!
All right. Nice. Dun 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 dun.
So are we all getting this one?
All at the same time.
Are we?
We could try. So this is the biggest tub. This is the Edge Tub XL. It has the most amount of space. It takes up the most amount of water. Dun dun.
Oh my God! yes!
Don't say what you're experiencing. No, you can say.
This is so cool! Oh, that makes me so happy.
All right, Eric, you want to dip your hand in it?
Oh, this one.
I'm
I have to challenge myself to this one.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is my favorite tub.
Is it too big?
No.
No. Would you put this on your balcony?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know this could go hot. That's like such
That is
such a cool
so dope.
feature.
What if it was cold? Do you think you could fit 3 people in here and like comfortably be in here and not be like shivering and be like, oh my God?
I think so.
Yeah.
think
So
I would-
surprisingly,
It'd be more fun, right?
it's so sturdy
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it can hold all of us.
Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't be as comfortable as I am in this warm water though.
Oh my God. I'm gonna climb into the Edge Tub regular. I've had this for a while. Woo! Oh. Oh. Why am I doing this?
We should ask you the questions you asked us.
Oh God. Okay, so I can stretch out my legs fully as long as my hips are pressed up against the back wall.
You feeling comfy when you are being shaken like this? Does that feel good? And maybe you should go a little lower so that your shoulders go under. Can you stretch your legs though?
My legs are fully straight.
Okay, that's good. And you're 5 5/4?
Yeah.
5 5/4.
Yeah.
What?
I'm 5'12", so I have to bend my knees if I want to get my collarbone in, so I can bend. But the thing is, if I do this in a small bathtub, my knees will pop out. But luckily, because the height is high enough, I can like bend my knees, get my collarbone in, and sit like this if I wanted to. But it's so painful. Oh. Woo. That's cold. Oh baby. Oh. This is so big. It's like a pool. All right. Woo. This is massive. Like I can straighten out my legs and I still have space. Like if you're 7 feet tall, this would work. This would be ideal. Like look at all that space. Straight legs. I can cross my legs. See like how it's doing. All right, you ready?
I guess.
All right, hop on in.
All right, here we go. Okay. This
None
is
of the
fun.
girls had any facial expressions. And then how much space does she have? If you look, like you have a lot of space in front of your toes.
I can swim laps.
You get some laps in here. Does this feel comfortable?
Bury me in
outside?
this. Yeah, this is a nice tub. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold.
What? So this is what's nice about this.
No. I didn't even get out.
Okay, it's been 1 minute.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, climb on out.
Okay, I didn't last long.
What's the experience of getting in and out of this tub? Like,
Well, this is taller than the one that I normally use, but it's not super tall. So you can get in it, but you're still kind of lifting your leg high.
yeah.
But it's not tall enough to like need a stool. Because I'm little,
Yeah.
I like this much better than other tubs that I've been in.
that are too big.
They're too big because I feel like I'm on a water slide
Okay.
when I'm on other ones. And this, I didn't feel like I was gonna slip.
Steven, you're up. All right, Steven. All right, let's go. Timer starts now.
How did you have no reaction?
You have to breathe through your nose.
Nose?
Yeah, you do a double breath. So you go, double inhale,
This is cold.
exhale. You just have to slow down your central nervous system.
I thought I was the yoga teacher. But yeah, my legs, I can't extend my legs fully.
You can if you bring your butt farther back. But your chest would come up higher, right?
I
Okay.
want to dip my chest.
Okay, dip your collarbone in.
I really don't want to do that, but
Okay, so now your knees are bent.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh man.
It's been a minute and a half. You can climb out.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Oh,
What about getting in and out of the tub? What do you think?
hold on. I'm shaking.
No, I want the answer now.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get in and out for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. It seems like pretty sturdy for what it is.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
This is huge.
All right.
Yeah, now I'm nervous. It's gonna be really cold.
Why? It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
You're very mentally resilient. All right, hop on in.
Okay. I get it now. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is my favorite because it's nice and warm. It's so big though. There's so much room in here.
Whoa.
You could literally
Like, you
bury
could
me.
lay
This is a
down.
coffin for me. I feel like I like this because you could have multiple people in it. This is nice. There's a lot of room in here.
Yep.
How hot does this get?
Up to 104.
This is cool because I literally can like sit like this. Cool, I really like this one, but it's
feel
so
too
big.
big. Yeah.
Well, for me, I wouldn't want this big one. For my size, like if you're short, I think that one's perfect. But if like you're gonna love this.
I'm excited for this. I hope you weren't lying, and it's really 140.
Oh, you're about to find out.
I want to stay in that thing all day.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite one for sure.
What do you think of the size of this tub?
It's excellent. I am, like I said, 5'9", so I got plenty of space to like hang out. I can relax. You know, a couple margaritas.
There you go. Does it not feel too big?
No, because if it was any smaller, I don't feel like I would have like enough room to sprawl out. I can sit up. I can just kind of like hang out. I feel like I can read a book.
Sitting that way? Because you're a yogi.
Super sturdy. Like it's not going anywhere.
I like that one best, but I want it to be warm. Because if you're little, that's like the best. Because I'm not worried about like slipping around. Like this is room for activities and fun. But like if I'm actually like trying to ice bath every day, I would want that one. Yeah. It's easier to get into too.
Yeah, like I kind of have the same thought as you. I'm like, if it's just me, this is cool. Like this is great. I don't need to like extend my legs. I'm not sitting in it for forever. You know what I mean? So if it's just me and I want to like just ice bath it, boom. But if I want to like have it as a hot tub as well, it's definitely this one.
Yeah. Honestly, I love this inflatable concept. If you live in an apartment, maybe you move every year within your city, having a large tub is extremely hard to move around, and having that something that's like semi-portable, like, I think it's extremely valuable. I can inflate the tub, put it there, use it, connect the water chiller, and then maybe when it's time to move, or if I'm traveling for a weekend, I'm driving somewhere and I want to bring it along with me, I can easily do that.
Since you enjoyed this video, make sure to go watch my comparison of all the best ice baths. It'll be linked right here. Turn on notifications, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Strava if you want to see future videos. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.